Leave Nigeria now. Trump's order to sponsors of the terrorists in Aso Rock as he finally released the U.S. Army to strike. Yes, now so Trump is finally out with his words. You see, Bola Ahmed Tinubu not quite long. That was yesterday. Took the available flight to the U.S. after Donald Trump's threat to release the Nigerian army to Nigeria. Yes, over the genocidal killings of the Christians. Now, you won't believe this. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with lot of fear, flee to the United States for a quick and stop and discussion with Donald Trump. My people, don't be small matter. As it is right now, Trump declined Tinubu's discussion. He declined Tinubu's plea. Yes, you won't believe this. If you have not watched that video, go and watch it because it's a loaded video. Now, on today's broadcast, Trump has said that if your name is among the list of those causing the genocidal killings, you better leave Nigeria now because the U.S. soldiers are about to be released to Nigeria. Don't be smarting. I want make una enter inside this video, make una see Tori as it take be.
Issued by the federal government of Nigeria. So you pay attention. Now, what I'm going to say is like a top secret, unclassified, but in another way, it's not that classified. I want to say something very important. Few weeks from now, some politicians in Nigeria might be assassinated. There is a possibility that some politicians might be assassinated in Nigeria. Pay attention. I'm going to explain everything to you. Number one, if you know that you are a politician, you have ever sponsored terrorists, you have ever provided weapons for them, you are always on conversation for them, you aided killings, especially in Benue states. You know you are a senator, you know yourself. You are a senator, you aided killing in Benue states. The best option you have to do right now is to leave Nigeria. I'm going to explain everything. Stay with me. Now, a few months ago, the Benue State Governor, Reverend Father Hyacinth Ameya, set up a judicial panel of inquiry. Pay attention, because I saw so many Nigerian celebrities online. They are making noise. They don't know what is happening. They don't even know the genesis of what is going on right now, but they are just making noise. I pity them. That is a story for another video. So Reverend Father Ameya set up a judicial panel of inquiry. Guess what? They indicted senators. About 16 senators were sponsoring, systematically sponsoring the killing in Benue State. They were buying ammunition, providing them shelter, buying food for the bandits. Why should a senator be killing a citizen?
Una not hear if you know say you be what do they call them? You be politician and you don't dey sponsor terrorists, you don't dey buy food, you don't dey send money to terrorists, you don't dey fund them. Unlike yesterday, I dabbled into a video where these very terrorists were spotted and drilling out the petrol from the tank which they used in supplying them petrol. I was shocked. Go and watch that video. It's in this very channel. They supply petrol to the terrorists that they pour into their motorcycle, which they use for operation. They are funding these guys seriously. So if you know that your name is among that very list of terrorists that are funding the criminals, the terrorists, you better begin to pack out. Like 16 of these politicians' name has been shortlisted. So if you know that your name is among those 16, pack out now because the worst is about to happen. Donald Trump is set to release those soldiers. He not listening to Tinubu. We'll be right back. When I listen to this one.
In Abuja are the architects and arrogant of not just instigating but harboring and keeping these people and feeding them in the bushes and taking care of all their needs and buying all the other gadgets for them. This is extremely unacceptable. If they do not love the lives of people and then they're only fighting for their own political position, I think I am serving the interest of the common masses, and it is a concern to me, and it is my right to protect it. So once we receive this report that this coming week, we're going to take it up and take it up very seriously. There are quite a number of big ends that are mentioned here. So this is where we are.
All right. We'll be looking forward to the report and making it public.
I hope you get it. I hope you understand what this governor says. Maybe you don't get it. You have to rewatch it. This governor is saying I hope you get it. I hope you understand what this governor says. Maybe you don't get it. You have to rewatch it. This governor is saying that senators are killing people in Nigeria. I want you to open your ears, because you see all these influencers deceiving you. They are causing more trouble for Nigeria. They are causing more trouble for Tinubu. Now, stay with me. Let me move a little bit. This man don't have any other option because he knows that these senators are untouchable. Because 400 Boko Haram members arrested, federal government refused to try them. So all these high-profile criminals, they don't try them because they are the ones sponsoring them. They sent the list to America. Nigeria refused to try these people because they are senators of high profile. They sent the list to America. Did America just accept the list and start acting on it? No. They were tracked. These people were tracked. I mean, they were tracked. A lot of people will not be happy because of this information I am making. DSS knows these people sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. America did not just wake up. Trump did not just wake up and said, I will invade Nigeria to protect Christians. He did not wake up to say this. Be very careful. Be very careful what you are doing, because Nigeria reported Nigeria to US with proof evidence. America stepped in, track it. That was not enough. There were satellite footages, videos of Nigerian military meeting terrorists upon terrorists. You people don't know what is going on. I'm just looking at people on social media. They are typing rubbish, trying to defend what. See, America will not listen to your protests. I saw some governors, from Southeast now in Igbo land. What they are doing, they want to sponsor a protest in America. They want to sponsor Nigerians to protest that there is no Christian genocide, that Trump should not come in America. The money is still taxpayers' money. But unfortunately, they forget that it was Nigeria that reported Nigeria. So Trump doesn't listen to noise. He don't listen to protest.
God bless America. God bless America. Hey, Trump not just wake up one morning, come to say he want invade Nigeria. He not just. That's why at the verse for Tinubu spokesman. That's why at the verse for all those people where they said make Trump no enter Nigeria. What bitter? In fact, I will say it that they are part and parcel of the sponsors of these Boko people. Anybody that they stop to the Trump and say, Trump, look, no enter Nigeria, you are a part and parcel of the sponsors of the terrorism. And now Trump is saying that if your name is among those 16 lists, or you don't add, make you find your way come out, because with it, we they enter Nigeria. Now help Trump won't give to Nigeria. No, imagine. Look at DSS of all people, the security force for the masses, and now they want supporting, hiding the terrorists in this country called Nigeria. They know the criminals, they know the funders, they know the sponsors of this terrorists, and they refuse to do something. What betide them? Hand go touch them one by one. Ha! My God, at the verse scatter. So please, my dear people, make una share this video, because this video really need to go viral. Everybody really need to get hand on this very video, because these people, they will need to be exposed. I know so many on there, they are happy for this as we expose them, but we no care. Make them the first. We no care, because many Nigerians don't die. They don't die because of these bad things where they do. We know it accept them anymore. Enough is enough. Let them pack out. Thank you.
The Nigerian Army invaded IPOB, labeled IPOB a terrorist group. The law has made provision on how to go about this. To start with, number one, the Nigerian Army does not have the right to carry out the assignment they did, because it is solely an exclusive assignment of the Nigerian Police Force. And so the Nigerian Army cannot take over the assignment, the responsibility of the Nigerian Police Force in an attempt to make the government, or in an attempt to glorify a particular person. So I believe strongly that what the Nigerian Army has done is against our law, and it's very, very dangerous for our democracy, because it's a mockery of the system of government we practice in the general public and of course in the global world. We're in a station whereby we are seen to abuse the law. Or when you look at the grounds or the reasons why the Nigerian Army labeled this organization a terrorist group, you will understand that all of these reasons are not within the confines of the law. The law made it very, very clear that for an organization to be proscribed or to be labeled as a terrorist organization, there are procedures that must be followed. Number one, the Inspector General of Police, or the AG, that's the Attorney General of Police, or the NSA, the National Security Advisor, is supposed to prepare an application to the courts, and the judge in chamber can grant that application. However, such an application must receive the endorsement of the President, and that's the provision of the law. As the judge has the responsibility to check the basis and the grounds of this application. We must be able to differentiate between civil disobedience and, of course, civil disobedience and terrorism. There are laws on ground to checkmate people who have done things that are contrary to our laws. We have the law that has to do with treason. We have the law that has to do with murder. We have the law that has to do with civil disobedience and all of that. So I believe strongly that if an individual or a group of individuals has done something contrary to our laws, such people must be treated within the confines of the law. However, proscribing the organization or declaring the organization is a deliberate celebration of ignorance, which is very, very terrible. So I think it is important that the Nigerian government should review our action. The Nigerian army quickly rushed to the public to declare this organization a terrorist group without consulting the requirement, the position of the law, to understand what exactly should be done. Now, in my own view, I believe that this is a pressure group who they have a responsibility to make demands. Looking at some of the statement and some of the action of IPOB, talking about hoisting their flag in public.
But what about where, Mr. Olajengesi, I need to come in here. What about where safety is concerned? This is not the first python dance the Nigerian army had. This is the second, and the rationale is to flush out criminals from the southeast.
Get one free sachet when you buy 5 Samia tomato mix or pepper and onion sachets.
Yet the business of the Nigerian army is not to flush out criminals in the society. The Nigerian police force have an exclusive duty, looking at our constitution section 215 sub 3 specifically, mandated the Nigerian police force with the instruction of the Nigerian president to ensure that public safety of property is guaranteed, is secured in our society. So when you talk about public safety, it is an exclusive assignment that has been vested in the Nigerian police force. The Nigerian army can't take over the Nigerian police force. They were not trained to work or to work within the human or the community system. They are trained to fight war. So it is only in a situation where there is insurrection, that is when the Nigerian army can step in with the direction of the president. However, when you are talking about public safety, the Nigerian police force is an organization where you look at the Nigerian police act, they have the sole responsibility to ensure that there is public safety is guaranteed. And all of this must be done within the confines of our law.
But what about the Southeast governors? They did what they did in the interest of the people.
The Southeast governors?
Yes.
Well, what the Southeast governor did also is political anyway, but it's not in confines with the law. The Southeast governor declared in public that IPOB activities have been proscribed. In the first place, IPOB was not registered under the Southeast governor. The Southeast governor is not a constitutional organization, is not the constitution of Nigeria. The Southeast governor have no business. Our law says that every group of persons have a right to organize themselves, have a right to freedom of association, and they have a right of expression. However, in the course of carrying out all of this right, if there is any way they actually breach the laws of the land, the Nigerian police force have a duty to arrest such person, investigate.
My dear listeners, today is loaded. In fact, individuals are already out to speak up their mind in defense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not be just Nnamdi Kanu's trial. People are coming up to speak. They are also coming up to speak up on the prescription of IPOB, because all of them join. Nigerian government must remove all of those nonsensical that they heaped on the Biafrans. Nnamdi Kanu must be free. I tell you, whether they like it or not. Make una hear this one as well.
Because even if they are not see their master for complete 10 years, they are still loyal to their master. Nnamdi Kanu's fan base, this is the strongest fan base on social media. And this very fan base, you really need to deal with them with respect and love. You get why? Because person, we're ready to die for person we love. We're ready to go to prison.